Welcome to the Netivot Shalom Shir. This is our last Shir before the holy day of Shavuot, which starts this coming Motzi Shabbat. And we're going to be learning again in the Sefer Netivot Shalom, and we're going to be learning the second volume, Beit, and we're going to begin on page Shin Lamed Zion 337, and it's entitled Zaman Matan Torotenu, which is a very fitting title because that's what Shavuos is about. It's the time of receiving the Torah. So let us begin. He begins by quoting David HaMelech in Tehillim, who says, Amurot Hashem, the words of Hashem, the sayings of Hashem, Amurot Tahora, they're pure words. Kesef Tzaruf, Alil La'oretz, like silver that is refined in a crucible on the ground. V'zakek Shivatayim, refined 7 times over. It's completely refined till it's absolutely pure. Yesh Lomers, we say the Merumaz B'Haikra. Now, what is this hinting at? This sentence in Tehillim, Al Kabbalas HaTorah, on the receiving of the Torah. Shabo Shomu Yisrael et Tomeret Hashem, where Bnei Yisrael heard the sayings of Hashem, Omrot Torot, pure sayings, pure words. Ve'mhoya oz bebchinas mezukak shivatayim. At the time of receiving of the Torah, the Bnei Yisrael were like they were refined 7 times over. Sheva pamim sheva, 7 times 7.
That's the state they needed to be in before they received the Torah, or as they were receiving the Torah?
Before they received it.
Okay.
In other words, we went from Pesach, from the time we got out of Mitzrayim, until we received the Torah. We went 7 complete weeks, and on the 5th, it's 49 days. And on the 50th day, we received the Torah. And that, of course, is the Sfirat Omer, which started with the 2nd day of Pesach and finishes on the day before Shavuos. So 7 times 7. Shehem Mem Tet Yemei Sfira. These are the 49 days of the counting of the Sfira, of the counting of the Omer. Shebehem Nitzrafu Yisrael, because during these days, what's the purpose of these days of Sfira? The days of Sfira, the purpose is to improve ourselves, to refine ourselves, to improve their qualities, to improve our relationships with Hashem, our relationships with our fellow human beings, with our loved ones, and even with our hated ones, to improve ourselves. V'nasu mezukokim, and to get to the point where we're truly refined on a spiritual level. Kirak aidei shehayu b'chinas mezukak shivatayim. Only when the Bnei Yisrael, then and now, reached the level of being completely refined for 7 different times over. Hoyeroim l'kabalet omrat Hashem. Only then are they fitting to receive the words of Hashem. And I said, not only then, but now also, because as we learned last week, the giving of the Torah, we don't say that this was the time the Torah was given, it's the time of giving. The Torah is constantly being given to us. We go up to make a bracha on the Torah, we say, Baruch Hashem, no saying HaTorah. Blessed are you, O God, who's giving us the Torah. We're receiving it constantly. And Shavuos, if we merit, we'll be on the same level as at Har Sinai, again receiving the Torah. And receiving the Torah means always finding new things within the Torah. The aspect of preparation before the holiday of Shavuos. Lo matzinu kedugmaso b'chol haTorah. We don't find any similar thing to this anywhere in the Torah. B'shar yomim tovim, with any other holiday. Any other holidays, no other holidays that you prepare for 7 weeks to get ready to be in that holiday.
Well, for not 7 weeks, but during Elul.
During Elul,
There's
it's
it's a preparing
there's a
time.
preparing time, but not 7 weeks.
It's not 7 weeks.
Right.
That's true.
You have, even if you count from
To Yom Kippur.
if you count from Rosh Chodesh Av
Mm.
till Yom Kippur, that's a
Mhm.
period where you're coming into that. That's only 40 days.
Oh.
Stuart Weiss discussed this in his article on the
Okay, interesting.
Oh, right. He did.
I see.
But there's no example of this anywhere
I see.
where 49 days, and not just a period of 49, but an active time where we count each single day. Where every day has specific meaning. Every day has an opportunity to improve ourselves. This is the only thing. So, hein kol atkufa hagadola, arucha shal yemei hasfira. This is all of the great period and long period of the days of the sphera, of the counting. Vad shetzorech shiyu tamimim, to reach the point where you'll be perfect. Shlo yechser mehem afilu yom echad, that nothing was missing, not even one day. Counting the sphera make every single day count. V'hein inyan shalosh shmei hagbala. This is the aspect of the 3 days of before receiving the Torah. Asher kamo shekol inyani kamo Torah hem nitzchim gam zeh shayach b'chol shana. The 3 days of receiving the Torah are days specifically of making yourself pure. And he goes on to say that the days, that every aspect of receiving the Torah is eternal. It's not something that's just an historical fact, but it's something that's happening right now, and it has relevance every year and every time that Shavuos comes around. V'omnam zeh hu ekev kedushas hayom. All of this is the continuity of the holiness of the day of receiving the Torah.
Mhm.
Kihu nora v'oyom, because the Torah is wondrous and amazing. Kmo domer Mahariya Kodesh, as the Holy Ari said, shebechinas Chag HaShavuos hi bedrega bedarga gavoa. The aspect of the holiday of Shavuos is on the highest level that you can reach. Yoter, he says, Yoter mishar kol amadim, higher than any other festival, any other Chag. Kamo she'amar Rav HaKodesh, Reb Baruch Memezhevitz, Chus Yelena, as Reb Baruch Memezhevitz said, the Chag HaShavuot, listen to this, Chag HaShavuot kavoa me Rosh Hashona. Shavuot is higher than Rosh Hashona. She'im b'Rosh Hashana danim al hagashmiot shel Hashana. On Rosh Hashana, you are judged on the material things that are going to happen to you during the year. Uma erech yesh le'inyanim hagashmiim. And what difference does it make if regarding to material things, imiu ma'at yoter o pachot, if there's more or less? Harei Shavuot, hu yom hadin haruchni. But Shavuot is a special day. It's a day of judgment, of spiritual judgment. Haruchni, spiritual judgment, not for material things. Shabo kovim es kol haruchnio shel adam l'chol hashana. On Shavuos, it is established, it is set what your spirituality will be for the whole year. This is your opportunity for those of us that are always struggling. How can I become closer to Hashem? How can I increase my emunah in Hashem, my bitachon in Hashem? This is the time to ask for this. This is the time that it's decided what it's going to be for the whole year. Mukorohu, Mashakasuv, Hari Kapil, Suchilenu. It's as he wrote, Besidoro, Ahad Chazal, as the holy sages says, Ba'atzeres nidonin al peros ilon. On Atzeres is another name for Shavuos. Atzeres, we are judged. The fruit of the tree is judged, and it says Elon, the tree, Romes, the Kodesh Baruch Hu, Ilanat Revava. It hints at the greatness of Hashem. Uperos Elon, and what's the fruit of this tree? Heim Nishmot Yisrael. These are the souls of Bnei Yisrael. Perot Ilana Revava. The fruit of this great tree. Uvatzeres Nidonim Nishmot Yisrael, and on Atzeres, on Shavuos, the souls of Bnei Yisrael are judged al haruchniot shel Hashana, on the spirituality of the entire year. Rosh Hashona, on Rosh Hashona, Donim al Hamazon Hagashmi. On Rosh Hashona, you're judged on the material food, the material things that are going to happen to you during the year. You know, how much money you're going to make during the year, that's established in Rosh Hashana. But of a Shavuot, Donim al Hamazon Haruchni. On Shavuot, you're judged on the spiritual food that you'll be able to take advantage of during the year. Pina yesh din al ha'avar. There's judgment on the past. Yesh din shedanim al ha'ativ. And there's judgment, and you're judged for the future. Adas Isa Batoldos Yaakov Yosef, as it said in the book Sefer Yaakov Yosef, come B'mamar Chazal, as our sages have said, Shalosh Sforim Niftachim b'Rosh Hashana. There are 3 books that are open before you on Rosh Hashana. Echad Shel Rishonim. One book is the book of the wicked people. Gemorim, completely wicked. Echad Shel Tzadikim Gemorim. The other is the book of the entirely, completely righteous people. Echad Shel Beinonim. And one is a book of the normal, average person. The Hakavana, and what is meant by this is Shepotchim es Hasforim, if they call Yehudi. All of these books, all 3 of these books, are opened on Rosh Hashana before every Jew. Omrim lo, and it's as if we're saying to the Jew, should be Yado, it's in your hand, Habarera lahachlit Eifo lichtov es atzmo. It's in your hand, the decision as to where you want to write yourself. You want to write yourself into the book of Rishonim Chas v'Shalom, the evil people. You want to write yourself into the book of Tzadikim, the great righteous people, or Beinonim, just the normal people. U'al pi ma shebertzono litnai b'shana chadasha. And it is according to your decision as to where to write yourself, that's how you're going to carry yourself on for the next year. That's what's going to be happening. Obviously, there's a psychological component to that. If you think that you're not going to be anything other than a wicked person, your thoughts are probably going to come true. If you think you're not going to be anything other than just an average person, okay, you'll be an average person. But if you really shoot for the moon and want to be a tzaddik, you want to be righteous, you want to be the greatest, write yourself in the book. Try, and that'll give you the opportunity to try. Im lichtovim tzaddikim agamorim. If you write yourself in the books of the completely righteous people, hamoshim atzmum kalil Hashem Yisborach, that are giving themselves over completely to Hashem, or chas v'shom lehepach, or just the opposite, God forbid. Al pizeh, and through this, through where you decide that you're going to write yourself, gam nichtav dino, that's where your judgment is written. The inyan zeh, and this kind of a concept, shayach gam kain b'yom hadin d'Shavuos, we also find on the day of judgment of Shavuos. Hainu ma shemakabel olav lahaba. Meaning, what is going to happen to you in the future. Ukadisa Barachaim HaKadosh, as the Holy Or HaChaim said, Shavuos hu milashon Shavua. The name Shavuos comes from the word Shavua, meaning oath. Swear to tell the truth, an oath. Ave Yom Tov shel Shtei Shavuos. It is a holiday of two oaths. What are the two oaths? HaShavua she Yisrael nishboim l'Kadosh Baruch Hu lishmor HaTorah. The one Shavua is the oath that Bnei Yisrael made to Hashem to keep the Torah. What did we say before we received the Torah, before we knew what was in it? We said, Naseh v'nishma. We're going to do it. We're going to do whatever you tell us to do. We're going to do it, and then we're going to listen. We're going to do it first. We'll find out what it's all about, but we're going to do it first. Our knowledge of any reasons for doing something isn't important. You're asking us to do this, Hashem. I say we're going to do it, and then you can teach us. And they'll be faithful to the last drop of blood. And the oath that Hashem swears to Bnei Yisrael, Shelo Yamirim Ba'uma Acheret. Hashem swears that no matter what we do, He's not going to change us for another people. We're Hashem's chosen people, and that's how it's going to remain. Hashem makes that promise to us. So there's the two oaths, the two Shavuot that the Or HaChaim says that this is a holiday of two oaths. The oath of Bnei Yisrael to Hashem, to do whatever Hashem wants, to fulfill His will, and the oath of Hashem to us that we're always His children. This is the true essence of the holiday of Shavuos. Shavuos hu amunim, the faithful oaths bein Kadosh Baruch Hu Yisrael, between Hashem and Bnei Yisrael. And from this reason, tzorich la'achana rabasa, you got to do a lot of preparation. B'bchinas mezukek shavotayim, in the aspect of refining yourself 7 times over through the days of Sphira. Tehina Isa Be'er Avram, as it said in that sefer, Binyan Hagol Meretz Mitzrayim, relating to the redemption from Egypt. Mitzrayim Hayata Avot Hamidot, our qualities were so degraded. Ad shelo haya efshar shetia hagola ayidei ziko hamidos. Our qualities were so bad that it was impossible to redeem us by refining our characteristics. Barak b'koach emunah nigalo. Only through the power of emunah, belief in Hashem, trust in Hashem, that Hashem's going to take us out. That was the only vehicle that gave us the ability to be redeemed from Egypt. Therefore, in order to receive the Torah, it's necessary that you must refine your qualities, your spiritual qualities, your qualities of how you deal with every situation in life, whether it's dealing between Adam b'makom, between man and God, or Adam b'chaveru, or man and his fellow man. Reb Chaim Vital, as Reb Chaim Vital wrote, Shetaharos Hamidos, the purification of your qualities before Kabbalah Torah, before receiving the Torah, Hi hamarkava lashrat haTorah. That is the chariot for the presence of the Torah. Shirak mi shezikuch kvar midosa. Only that one who has purely refined himself, yochol lekabel et Torah. he's only able to receive the Torah. Al Kain, therefore, tzrichim lavodas yimei aspira, we have to use the work of the days of the Sphira, of the counting of the 49 days of the Omer, ka'achana l'kabolas HaTorah, as a preparation to receiving the Torah, l'zikuch hamidus, to refine our qualities, zikuch basar, zikuch bechinas muzukak shibatayim, the aspect of refining 7 times over. Amnam gam la'acher kol ma sheyehudi mezacher midosav. After all that a Jew has done to refine his qualities, kama bechlal hu misugal lahasig babodaso b'zikuch hamidos. There's a direct proportion between how much you've refined yourself, how much you've refined your qualities, in terms of how much you're able to there's a proportion. There's how much are you able to refine yourself, and based on that ability to refine yourself, that's what you're going to receive. How can you possibly come to the aspect of receiving the Torah, this great service? She Komer Chazal, as our sages have said, Yom Chatuno, the day of the wedding between Hashem and Klal Yisrael. Tainu Darga Ilah Biyoter Vekos B'Hashem. It is the highest level of being attached to Hashem. Colossian HaKadosh Levi, as the Holy Berditchever said, Shafilu im yochines atzmo kol hashana. Even if you are preparing yourself all year long for this day of receiving the Torah, lo sagi, it's not enough. Achen shuvaso, mash mitchadesh makabel al haba. The answer is, what are you doing? What are you renewing in order to receive the Torah from here on out? Yesh lamer bezeh, v'amar HaKasuv, and from this we can see when the Torah tells us, ad mimochras haShabbos hashviis, until the end of the 7th week, tisperu chamishim yom, you should count 50 days. No, we don't count the 50th day. The last day we count is the 49th day. Then it says count 50 days. Shu keneged zikuch hamidos l'fnei kabbalas Torah. This is the refining of the qualities, spiritual qualities that you have in order to receive the Torah. B'chinas mizukok shivatayim, the aspect of refining yourself 7 times over, like the finest silver. Ach kol zeh. But even all this, hadayin einu dai, it's still not enough. Lagia l'b'chinas matan Torah, to come to the aspect of receiving the Torah. Rak al yedei mikravta mincha chadash Hashem. Only through the aspect of being able to offer a new offering to Hashem. Excuse me. Hi hakabbalah. This is accepting upon yourself lahaba, to the future, lahakrid mincha chadash, to offer new offerings to Hashem. In other words, to renew yourself, to make yourself an offering, to make yourself a different person than you were before. Moshe Perush, Rav HaKodesh B'Berditchev, his Chushan as the Berditchev Rebbe said, the Kedushas Levi, Ramamar HaKasuv, when the Torah tells us, I will carry you, referring to Bnei Yisrael, I'll carry you on the wings of eagles. Perush, so we have to look at this as our sages have said. Shenikra nesher. Why is an eagle called a nesher? The word nesher. Hashem, because Shemashir Nitzotzov Hayeshanos, because he gets rid of, he, what's it called, an animal sheds its skin, he sheds his
Molts.
feather, molts,
Right.
he molts, that's the word, he sheds his feathers, right, those feathers, Geshem is the zaken, when they get old, right, umit chadesh, but not tzos chadashim, and he gets new feathers. Because Chsiv, and it says in Tehillim, David HaMelech, in the Psalm says, Titchadesh kenesher noiraichi. You should renew yourself like an eagle in his youth. Adazeh, because of this, Torah Ish Yehudi, a Jew must lahasir me'atzmo, bezeh, must remove from himself l'chag Shavuos, HaKadosh, this holy day of Shavuos, is called Avaro Hayashon. Everything that has happened from before, that's now gone. Ulid Chadesh Kibriya Chadash, you should renew yourself like a new creation. You have a complete clean slate. V'zeh Shamar, and this is what it says: V'krabte mincha chadash el Hashem, to bring a new offering to Hashem. Sham Yisrael, Yankriv mincha shel chadashot Hashem, because Bnei Yisrael brings an offering of renewal, of many renewals, to Hashem. Chamamer Moram B'Veis Avraham Zchus, as he said, Alakosu Yazov Rosh Darko. It says, let the wicked person give up his way. Yazov Rosh Darko. Let him leave his road. It says, Lo Shiatakin is dark. It doesn't say he should improve his road. Walking on a road, it doesn't say, well, fix the road you're working on. No. Yalla Shiyazvenu Mikol B'Kol. Leave it all. Leave everything behind. Kima yoel lo. What good does it do? Imrak yikones tikunim ba'oso derech. If you only put improvements, like putting band-aids on this path. Shahalach ba'arata. If you're only putting band-aids on the path that you walked on until now, it doesn't do you any good. You got to completely get off the path. Get on a new path. Don't just try to fix what you have. Change who you are. Change who you are. Become a Bria Chadasha. Take a different path. Leave that path. V'alav lavor klil l'derech acheres. And you take upon yourself to choose a completely different path. V'zehu ha'itza le'ish Yehudi. And this is the advice to a Jew, shiyochol lahasig v'chines chag ha'shvuos v'kabbalas haTorah, who wants to really feel the aspect of Shavuos and receiving the Torah. Risa Maria Kadosh, and the Holy Ari said, V'goda Kedushas Halal Hazeh, in regard to the holiness of this night of Shavuos, Ashabot Tului, Horat Chai Adam, on which you have revealed the teachings of the life of a person. V'ashal To'ela, and these hours of the night when you're studying Torah, Shavuos night, Hema Mahi'itim Hagavoim, B'yoter B'shon, these are the highest level of the year. Asher Bohem Hi Bechinas, they're in the aspect, V'zarakti Aleichem Mayim Tehorim, I will sprinkle upon you pure water, V'tihartem, and you will become pure. V'hinei, K'mosh Inyan Zeh, Olamos Oyonos. Just as we have this kind of aspect in the higher worlds, Kach Zeh Shayach Gam L'chol Echad V'echad. So too, it applies to every one of us to be able to reach a level where we're totally pure, reach a level where we have changed from our old paths, not just repaired them, but gone onto a new path completely, a path bringing us closer to Hashem. Shakadosh Baruch Hu nosen lanu mayim tehorim. Hashem is giving us this holy, pure water, Shiyochol litar, that enables us to purify ourselves. And we know that mayim is a remez for Torah. Mayim, the word mayim, water, it hints at Torah. As we see when Yosef was thrown in the pit, it says, Haber reik, ein lo mayim. Literally, the pit was empty, there was no water in it. But Rashi says there was no water, but there were scorpions and snakes. But the other version says, ein lo mayim, there was no Torah. There was no Torah because what they did wasn't in accordance with the Torah. So Hashem gives us this mayim Torah, this pure water, to enable us to purify ourselves with it. Imrak yasa mitzado as hachana. If only we'll take it upon ourselves to do the preparation, lahakri mincha chadasha b'kabbalas Torah, to bring a new offering to the receiving of the Torah. It's up to us. There's, so much we can do if we want to. If we set our goals at it, prepare for it. It's not, a very special Chag, this Chag Shavuot. On the day that you can truly be refined, truly receive the Torah anew.
Also, like the water goes from water to dry land, it changes. And it changes back again.
Ah, right. So it's talking about, what you're talking about is that when the world was created, the sea was given a condition. The sea was given a condition that when Bnei Yisrael come to cross it, it has to change. It has to change from water to dry land and then go back again. And we too, every one of us, have that condition. We have the ability to change what we're doing, to change our normal thing to something that is spectacular.
You should call.
Chag Sameach.